Good morning, everyone. It's sunny today. It's sunny. Sun is everything as a person who harvests sun for energy and for someone who basically is outside most of the day all the time. And the temperature matches the inside of your van. It's so nice out. I'm so happy. William's happy too. He's been basking in the sun. Yeah, I'm ready to get up.
Hey everyone, I'm Louie and this is my Pity William. We live full-time in my self-converted vintage Aerostar and are traveling the world, well, currently only the US. For the next few months, we will be living, working, and exploring in the southern United States, hoping to debunk stereotypes, learn some history, and eat some good southern food. Oh, and did I mention my mom and her pup are also along for the ride. Thanks for watching and subscribe to find out where we end up each week. Welcome back to Patreon Week. If you haven't watched the past 2 days of videos, I'm recording every day for a whole week in an effort to give y'all a glance into what a week in our life looks like, as well as to celebrate the beginning of my new Patreon account. If you sign up as a patron this week, I'm running a special offer where I will send you a personalized thank you video. If you're interested in joining me over there, the link is in the description below. Thank you for watching, everyone.
Did you guys know that it's sunny out? Wow, it's sunny. Wow, the sun is shining. Oh, me neither. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Oh, you would not be surprised, but we're getting beignets again. Yum, yum. We're bad gals, but it's so good.
Hey, when in New Orleans, you gotta
Eat some beignets, man.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Louie. I am addicted to beignets. They're delicious and warm and
nutritious.
I want to eat them every day. You know, they're sourdough. They're nutritious. They got yeast in them and stuff. Delicious. Look at that. Powdered sugar everywhere.
Oh my god.
Don't mind the sugar on my face, but last time we got these, they were super chewy. And like, we're kind of like, they're not as good as the ones we had in Baton Rouge, but today they're so good.
William.
William's trying to lick my hand.
Oh my.
You're hungry, huh, bud?
I can't believe it. He just like went for it.
He's like, give me the beignet.
He's like, I like beignet too.
We figured out the way to get all the sugar on the beignets because the sugar goes to the bottom of the bag. You gotta shake it like this. And then out comes a perfectly, well, it's happy in, perfectly powdered beignet.
That's the secret.
The bridge to the beignet place. That's what this means to me.
The B2B.
The B2B. Well, that was very cool. We just met someone who recognized us. She was hanging out in her van and then came out and was like, hey, I watch your videos. And I was like, we were both like, oh my gosh, but we had such a nice, like, hour-long conversation with her. So if you're watching this video, I don't know if you want your name to be said on a video, but hi. That was such a nice conversation and it was so nice to meet you. I really had no idea that enough people watch my videos that there was the potential to even meet someone who recognized us. So that was really cool. So I've been editing for about 3 hours and this is what my little editing studio looks like. I got my laptop, my hard drive, and my little audio interface so I can make my voiceovers. Oh my gosh. And I use this little pop screen that I kind of stole from my mom. But yeah, this is the little mic I use. And yeah, this video I'm making right now is about what I've learned here in Louisiana so far about Creole and Cajun culture. While I still have a lot to learn about Cajun Creole culture and people and everything and history, I just wanted to, you know, make a video about, you know, what I learned so far. So we're working on that. It's definitely easier to work on videos in warm weather instead of sitting in a cold van editing. That's not really the most fun. But so yeah, if you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out.
you'd be surprised how many hours go into editing videos. When I first started this, I thought that it would be super simple. Like I saw other people make van videos and I'd be like, that's so easy. They just record their day and put all the stuff together. But I don't know. I think there's a lot more to it. Like there's like storytelling and stuff, and it's really fun. If you've been thinking about making a YouTube channel, definitely take the leap and do it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work, but it's a lot of fun. Etc, etc, etc. It's a beautiful day. Ready for yoga.
I'ma get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe.
I'm gonna try to do a yogi handstand. I'm obviously not ready, but it's worth a try.
I'm gonna party until I drop. When I begin, I don't know how to stop. I can party on till the morning comes, till the sun goes up.
I'm just like getting.
I see you looking at me, but you don't stand a chance to see.
It's like getting the center of balance.
Yeah.
Right. It's a party in the van. It's a party in the van. It's a party in the van. The video is uploading and we're done. Now we wait for it to upload. Add a thumbnail, add a description, add tags, and then the video will be up. Mom and I are making hummus and falafel for dinner, but my current problem, see, this is what happens when you live in a really small space. Things get a little cramped sometimes. My dilemma is I'm trying to find the blender cover, the little blender lid under here while having this open, having my table out and open, and it's not going so well. Let me put it that way. This particular cabinet has gone AWOL, and I have not done a very good job of keeping it organized. And I'm trying to find this cap and I have no idea where it is. And searching for it's not so easy when you're trying to do it under something. In my van, you have to learn how to be contortionist, or else you're not gonna get by. If you ever had an image of me being a very clean and always organized person, that is very untrue. For the most part, I'm a pretty clean person. I don't really like things to be, you know, smelling gross and like have dirt on everything. But in terms of like keeping things perfectly organized all the time, that ain't me. That ain't me. Mama's done it again. Look at that. Yummy. Falafel with some, I had to crush it instead of blending it. That's gonna be delicious.
Oh, yes.
Booty rub. William's evening booty rub. We now interrupt this program for a long rant with my mom. We're literally just sitting here, chilling. Or I'm not. I'm sitting here chilling. You're working. But this is what like a majority of our nights look like, huh, Mom?
Yes.
We're
Me working and you chilling. No. I'm just kidding.
I work too, but
no, I'm only kidding.
I time manage. No, just kidding. I know.
Oh.
But in the evening, we like to just chill out in one of our vans and
the doggy, we got our heat
talk
going.
and watch videos and eat food and just hang out, man.
Yes.
And like we usually spend our weekends exploring more and doing more like eventful things.
Yeah.
But in reality, you gotta work, you gotta rest, you know? You can't be moving 24/7 all the time. Like that's just not realistic. I feel like I would get so burnt out.
Oh yeah, we both.
I mean, I have done that before, like for short periods of time
Yeah.
when we have to like time off and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's too much on top of everything that you have to do in a van.
I agree.
Or just, I don't know, it can be tiring. But today was a really good day.
Yeah, we had a great day and the sun was shining.
The sun was shining, that's why. That is one of the main ingredients to a good day for me, at least.
Same.
Today was a good day. We met a nice person who watches the videos, and we got beignets again. And we did yoga, and I posted a video, and we walked the dogs.
We did our yoga.
Park. Yeah, we did our yoga. We ate a good dinner. you know, it's not a super eventful day. I don't think. Maybe people think that's an eventful day.
I feel like we got a lot. And plus I worked and you worked and...
Yep. But it was just a nice day. Tomorrow will be an even more eventful day because we're going to go explore the French Quarter for the first time.
Yes.
Something that's really interesting to me about the New Orleans area is all of the magic. Well, is it considered magic? Yeah, magic and voodoo and like witchcraft history there is in this city. And like all of the creepy like ghost stories and spirit stories and all of that. Whoo, everything is just so old here.
Yeah.
Like, New Orleans has been inhabited for a long time, so you know there's got to be some ghosts around here.
For real.
So I want to go on a ghost tour. Maybe we should choose a tour to do tomorrow. One of those
the
digital
self-led ones? Yeah.
Yeah, there's some self-led ones you can do.
We should, because then that'll be like so we can get the history.
Yeah.
Instead of just wandering around, it's kind of, we'll have a purpose.
Yeah, I just don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to just walk around and be like, what's that? Like, I want to be able to be like, oh, that's cool. Mm-hmm. And do it safely and not in a crowd. So do it...
Self-led.
Self-led, yeah. Mm-hmm. I do believe travel is possible in this day and age in a safe way. Do you feel that way, Mom? I mean, we're doing it, so...
Well, I do, especially, I mean, if you're traveling by car or van or RV or whatever.
You have a little more control.
Yeah, I don't think it's wise to travel. Like, I personally would not travel by airline right now.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
I think that's too risky.
I think that would be scary. But then, like, part of me also thinks, like, isn't this the same thing, too?
But it isn't, because we're not sitting in an airport with hundreds of people for hours that are from all over the place.
Yeah.
And... the only people we interact with are at the grocery store.
And like, if we do end up saying hi to people, we keep our distance and stuff.
I mean, once we got into Louisiana, we have interacted with people a little more because of the things we've done, but they've
all been so like I feel like we have a pretty good meter at this point. Like we know when it's like beep 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 beep. Nope, this is too risky. Like the chances of something happening.
Like the reenactors that we saw, we were safely distanced in ventilated areas or outdoors. Masks. Yeah, we were wearing masks.
Yeah.
I know, it's such a fine line because it's like you want to live, you got to continue to live your life.
And you want to support these businesses and like museums and stuff because they need to survive somehow. And it's like, it's hard. It's a good balance. But I feel like everywhere we've gone, I've personally felt safe, and I felt like they were sanitary, they were taking precautions, and we were taking the necessary precautions, not touching our faces, and like being as careful as we possibly can.
Yeah.
You know, everybody makes mistakes and stuff, so.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, as long as we're being careful, I think that's
really
all we can do, you know? Mm-hmm. I mean, just use our brains and our knowledge that we have, you know.
What's logically, like, a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I don't think anyone can be perfect through all of this, but we can definitely
but we are really
try our best
cautious.
And, like, think about what's safe and what's not.
Yeah, we really are being as cautious as we can.
Because I do think, road travel and, like, Oh, heck no. Please no. I do not want to be bedridden or like any of that. I don't even, of course. Like, obviously, but like even at the tiniest, at the minimum, like it would really suck to be sick right now in a van. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God.
How do y'all feel?
I could not imagine being sick like a dog in this van.
No, we would have to get an Airbnb.
We'd have to get an Airbnb.
We'd have to do something about it.
One time, do you remember for my birthday last year?
Yeah, you were so sick.
Last year?
That was right before coronavirus.
Oh my gosh.
Became like a big thing, and you were so worried that you were going to get...
I thought I had corona. I was so sick. I had not been that sick since I had like the flu many. It was terrible.
And she was just about to come up. You were going to come up and visit me, right?
For my birthday, probably.
When I was living in Oregon, and Oh yeah, that's what it was. And then you're like, you didn't end up doing that, did you? I don't remember.
No, I didn't because I was so sick.
And you were like, I could have corona, but like nobody really knew what the symptoms of corona was yet.
And I don't think I did because I
was.
didn't have a fever.
No, yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, and I was checking my fever like
You were like
3 times a day. I actually bought a thermometer.
You're like,
for
oh
it
hell
because,
no. Well, because if you're really sick, you never know if you need to be
I
hospitalized.
wanted to know, and it's scary when you're alone and you don't have like health insurance. It's scary.
It's really scary.
So
yeah.
anyways.
I don't know. What is y'all's opinions on traveling now? Have you traveled? Have you traveled by plane? Have you traveled by car, train? Like, what do you think is safe and like a responsible way to travel in this time? I'm curious. I'm really, really honestly curious about what people are doing. Because we're humans. Human nature is to move around and explore and
and I think that's why it's so hard for some people. They're just they just can't do it. But I'm like, come on, people. I don't know. I just think that I don't want to be a hypocrite. You know what I mean? Like, I know that we're traveling and we're going around, but
I also think it's different too if you're doing like COVID tests too. Like it's really interesting here because when you're flying domestically in the US, you don't have to get a COVID test or anything. But when you're flying internationally, you do have to get tested. So I feel like that's a lot safer, you know?
Flying internationally?
Yeah, because you have to get tested, you have to quarantine before you can, interact with anybody. So here, like, flying would be a lot more riskier.
For
a lot more
domestic
risky.
stuff,
Yeah, for domestic flying. But even in, it's just like a lot. But I think, do you have to get tested in Mexico? Like, the rules are just so gray everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere
and it's
is
like,
different.
Everywhere is different. And I think the best we can do right now is think about what's safest, you know? But everybody also has different opinions about what's safe.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like,
Which is understandable. I mean,
I just don't want to be responsible for hurting. And I know the only way to like not do that at all is to like stay in one place in a home and that's inside all the time. But like that's just so not realistic. At least for me, I feel like it's not realistic. Like I feel like I would become really depressed doing that.
Well, I mean, and when you're living a van life, it's not realistic. I mean, we can't just
stay in one place.
Spot. Yeah. We can't. I mean, that's just not possible.
Yeah. And so I'm curious how other van people and travelers feel.
And all we can do is just be as careful as we can, use our brains and follow the science, you know? And I feel like that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So.
I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get loose, get wild. If you're not in the mood right now, honey, don't kill my vibe. I will get my drink on tonight. I'ma get